Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I guess those are propellers pulling it forward. Yeah, it just rotates really slow. Today, I have Fated 4 that are left, but I'm going to be doing Prowler quests to start. The Fated 4 can wait, because, I don't know, it's their fate to fight later. Because it's been a while since I've done a... switch mode. It's been a while since I've done a Prowler quest. I think this is still high rank gear on my Prowler. So I think it's fine. But I'm not sure. But it's also just great thunderbugs, so I'll see how it goes. The best thing about Prowlers is not bringing anything with you. Oh, murdering these to learn how thunderbugs sparkle. I never understand these down things. So I tried to do the underground digging. That some of these platforms, if you dig, you fall through them. But I guess the cat is smart enough to know that if they try to dig through this, they will die and fall into lava. And it's kind of surprising that they bothered with the detail of not being able to burrow underground on surfaces like this. Like, it makes sense. There's so much sort of janky there's so many janky mechanics that I'm kind of slightly surprised that they bothered. Okay. They die very quickly. But the fact they can just phase through the cat really influences the relative annoyance. But I can show the digging through right now. It'll waste time, but if I dig, I can do that, which is cool. It's actually quite fun that they implement that. I wonder why. It's convenient to be able to pass through those layers instead of having to locate the intended drop point, but I think that's exactly what's so... I'm not confident because I don't test it enough, but I thought that if you're a hunter and you jump off a ledge, you can attack behind you. But Prowlers can't. They definitely can't, even if hunters can. Which kind of... If that's true, and I kind of want to test it, that highlights the sort of... what I find clunky about Prowler, particularly melee, which is why I've only ever fought boomerang style, is the melee hunting just, it feels clunky compared to actual hunter. But that could be incorrect. It could be that even hunters can't turn in that context. I'll actually do a harvest tour to test that real quick after this, if I don't forget. Which I shouldn't forget, but... It's kind of funny. Just about everything about Prowler just feels off to me. I don't think it's bad. I just think, for me, it feels just different enough to be kind of frustrating. This is a really good quest because they put thunderbugs everywhere instead of it being like an occasional spawn. Just about every zone I explore has a thunderbug, which is quite useful. And the best thing is, I can actually harvest parts from them, unlike any of the actual insects. One more. It's been a while since I've done one of these quests, though. These, like, kill a bunch of harmless animals. That style of quest, it's been a while. Because this is like killing a bunch of fireflies. Except they do attack you, but that's like saying, oh, killing a snake is fine because if you bother them, they'll attack you. It's not really a fair reason to kill thunderbugs or the hypothetical fireflies. Oh no, I don't want to be facing this way. That's okay. I'll do a harvest tour very, very quick to double check on the hunting attacks when jumping. Because I know after the rolling aerial jump, you can target direction. But yeah, if I'm correct, then it does illustrate the things that have bothered me with Prowler. That it's all very rigid. Because, I mean, the attacks are very... I mean, all attacks in this series are very rigid. It's kind of unavoidable. Because you can't attack behind you, attack to the left, attack to the right, all in one go, because that's too flexible. Ah, shoot, I need to actually be a cat. A human. And I can't swap that once I've picked up a quest. What? Are the hunters human? They're not Wyverian. So I assume they're human. So I should check very quickly. Y Academy point. Ooh, I'll do that one, but the Y Academy points are gonna be kind of better. I don't need any of that. I don't know why I did that. Okay, because I could just grab it and leave. I have no reason to test this, but the whole reason I'm doing this mission is to test, so. I just need a ledge. Actually, it might be impossible to attack in a specific direction, is what it feels like right now, but... yeah, that's fair. At least with the sword. So it's the same. It's just less noticeable. I guess I should test Prowler. Actually, I guess it's all about aerial, isn't it? Because aerial... my mistaken interpretation is because aerial can attack like that. And Prowler, there's no aerial Prowler. Except maybe Beast, but... it still is what feels kind of clunky, but... it isn't actually unique to Prowler. Attacking with a hunting... attacking... jumping from a ledge, you can only attack straight forward. Just... it is still the type of thing that is why I find Prowler clunky, because it's all attack straight in front, attack in the same place. It's not very flexible. But maybe if I did more hunting with not aerial style, I could get more used to not being able to just attack to the left, attack to the right, with the flexibility of, you know, jumping and then I'm just pressing buttons and then attacking wherever I want. Like losing that sort of mobility plus precision could maybe make it easier to be used to the Prowler style of fighting. I bet dual blades would be an okay way to get used to the Prowler getting stuck attacking in one direction. I'm here for a water weapon because I'm kind of confident that it will be better, or a raw weapon. It will be better than a fire weapon against what I need to hunt. What I'm going to hunt, what I need to hunt. I don't really want a close range. I do want... a boomerang, ideally. That's fire, though. Bazooka. It's a boomerang type, but does it... I was here to get not fire, but I might take that one just to see if it shoots something different than a boomerang. It won't. Probably. I guess the Crimson Parasol? It's balanced, which is not what I want. Is that... no, that's thunder, not paralysis. This is... or is... shoot. Is this paralysis? This is... thunder? Oh, this is an improved version of what I made in low rank. Better attack. Different effect. Sure. Actual boomerang typing. So I need 4 laggy scrap. I have to find it. It's clearly not in alphabetical order. Oops. That should be an upgrade for what I need to do. It's not elementally relevant, but it's a boomerang. which should be useful. Yeah, okay, that's the highest attack up I'm gonna get. But this gives better health. Sure, lucky cat. I should be looking for the thrown damage up? I think. Volvodon Iodrum. I mean, it should be paralysis and not thunder if the value is so low. It would be weird. I'll take whatever's down here first. Oh, I haven't done combat as a Prowler in a while. I have to keep up the boomerang buffs, and I mean, that's it. I really need to get a health horn instead of using the herb horn to heal. I probably have it as well. I just haven't checked. And if not, then I need to replace this Prowler with one that has actual capacity for healing. Yeah, that's definitely what I need. The usual slightly wider hitbox than I'm expecting. Oh wait. That's paralysis, but it just costs, like, that's questionable. Tetsukabra has a stamina burn, but Prowlers don't have stamina. Does it still sort of stun you for a second if you get hit? Which, like, you get to 0 stamina, it stuns you for a second because you can't move if you have stamina. What is Spike doing? It's very... It's very interesting, I enjoy the scale difference when you're playing a Prowler. Because of the obvious, like, you're a smaller cat, so now the monster looks bigger because this screen actually, like, positions more or less the same way as it does when you're a hunter. Which is kind of interesting. It still has the same, like, move, because it's possible to aim, but the aiming is super clunky as well. But it's still, like, line up your attacks, attack 3, maybe 4 times. Line up your attacks, you can't dodge very well. And your cat dies, so you have to heal yourself. I need to replace my horn, because this is not a good way to heal. I mean, I need to not get hit, but it's not really an option. I'm actually not a fan of the overall methodology for healing on a Prowler. Because it's obviously meant to be a price for taking damage. Makes sense. I just don't like that. Like, you can heal infinitely if you're willing to take the time. Or you can consume points that would be better spent on something that actually kills the monster faster. Which obviously the reason for all that is you don't want to get hit, so punishing you getting hit is fair. But does that aim as if I'm a hunter when it does that spit attack? I really wish that didn't do damage. Yeah, that aims as if I'm a hunter, I think. Like aiming for like the body of the hunter instead of their feet. So it kind of just goes over the head of a cat. I definitely need to change the setup. There's probably even skills that I haven't... Well, actually, no. I think the big thing is that this Prowler's still, like, level 16, when I could be 20, 30 or something. I could be way higher level. But I'm not, because I don't do Prowler enough, and I don't use this as this cat as a Palico. Which is probably what I should do. I should either use this cat as a Palico, or I should find a different cat to use as a Prowler, either from the ones I've used as a Palico, or just replace this with a better one. I love... Oh no, it's defense buff, not stamina buff. Because the stamina buff is pretty silly if you're a Prowler. Oh, lovely. I thought that it would be further because it was so far into there, but I guess I have to wait. This hunt is going to take a very long time, considering I'm not even done the first of 2 monsters. I don't know if maybe it's just because of boomerangs, but I haven't broken any parts on the Volvidon. This Fury might be useful, but I actually hate the, like, animation preventing movement and all that. It's very frustrating. Even if it doesn't, even if you're immune during it, it's still just annoying. Okay, come on. I hate this game. Move over this way, please. Or not. I probably need better everything for the Palico for actual... For any real hunts with a Palico, I probably just need a better Palico. Better skills, better gear, better everything. Why did it roll all the way over there? Please. I pressed Y, but I guess not. I don't know. I really like the idea of Prowler. And it could just be that maybe if the boomerang, I mean the boomerang has an attack value, so it really shouldn't scale with the Palico's level. But if it scales with the Palico's level in any way, then it's my own fault. But if it doesn't, and it's purely based on the weapon, and yeah, it just always feels kind of weak compared to what it's sort of the equivalent level actual weapons as a hunter are. Maybe it's because I'm doing boomerang, maybe melee is just better. At this point, I don't know. What is my cat doing? Does it have low, small monster priority? I thought I made sure that all my monsters were not, or all my palicos were at least, like, not small monster priority. Okay, I was doomed at that point. I definitely need to... I prefer trying to figure stuff... Oh, yeah, ground tremor. Put my weapon away. I prefer trying to figure stuff out for myself to a point. I think at this point I just need to search something, because it just feels way too bad. Like, the hunt feels a lot like I'm doing something wrong, just based on... I think the last hunt I did also took a really long time. That wasn't actually a fair comparison, because that monster had obscenely high HP for whatever reason. But... I mean, this is a 2-monster hunt, and it's taking significantly longer than a hunt on this level as a hunter. And considering Prowler is an option when played outside of just Prowler quests, it shouldn't be that bad. It could be that you're supposed to wind up the boomerangs, or wind up the first boomerang of every 3-hit combo, I don't know. Because it could be that each boomerang, if you charge it up, it could be that every successive boomerang after is charged, and that increases your DPS by a huge amount. That's very possible. Because that would make a big difference. The Iodrome. Iodrome. Goofy. Should have waited longer, but... Because based on the audio, it seems like it's making a sharp noise for the following boomerangs, which suggests to me that they must also be charged. And like, the charge doesn't take that long. Except it's still obviously riskier. Oh, look, I love Uruktors. They're one of the monsters that most consistently takes advantage of openings provided by large monsters. I will actually straight up do a basic level of research. I should have waited in case it slept. That's a little bit more rotation than I expected. Well, I guess I'll do the research now, before it moves. Okay, just Just pull the... And it all misses because I'm bad. I hate that mechanic because it takes control away. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Okay. Please stop moving. That arm swing felt a little bad. Oh. I have to leave if I want to heal. Okay, I went the wrong way. I went down, so I have to go all the way around again. See, it's definitely charging that's better, which means that I have been probably doing something wrong. So actually, charging is a good idea. Oh, there's large boomerang running out. Or big boomerang. It does have much higher range. That was weird. I thought they always target where you are, not a meter in front of you. I wonder what's better, a couple charge boomerangs or a couple normal boomerangs or one charge boomerang, because in scenarios like this I can only get one charge in. I hate ground tremors because they put your weapon away. Oh, that's nice. Just stop moving. Hey, perfect. Didn't leave. Oh, nope. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to turn 180 degrees just to roll backwards for some reason. What a weird monster. What a weird guy. I really wish my Prowlers would do herb horns and palicos would do herb horn in this scenario. It would be unbelievably helpful. Excuse me. What lit me on fire? Did an Eruptor shoot a fireball at me? That's that. So I think the charge will help a lot moving forward. That was lucky. They missed all their attempts. I still don't think Prowler's for me, because it's still too restricted in like movement and attacking and all that. But it probably does help a lot to actually charge attacks. Can I do this? Can I trap it on the other side of a lava flow? No. What a shame. Oops. Yeah, so the charge can be aimed after charging, which is beneficial. I don't know if I should mash everything. Just mash everything now. I used to only worry about the left stick doing it in circles, but now I just mash bumpers and spin both. Move, please. Thank you. Why did it jump over me? That one definitely didn't hit me. The poison didn't look like it hit me, but it was fine. That jump definitely did not hit me visually. Though the actual visual doesn't actually matter. It's all about the hitbox. And the hitbox is obviously bigger. I probably need a specific... They're not called skills, but a specific skill on my Prowler if I want to clear poison. I can probably just get poison immunity as an actual skill instead of an active thing that I can't remember what they're called. I miss the Great Macau, because the Great Macau is a lot more helpful as a Prowler, because it will stand on its tail, which makes it stationary for a bit, which helps a lot with hitting boomerangs instead of hopping horizontally and making it impossible to hit. Did it? Yeah, it left. These little peons stayed behind. These little minions. Not a very, helpful leader. Except it now has even more people over here instead, but... Plus Uruk Taurus. Cats, get over here. Of course it does this in the useless location where I didn't want to hunt it because it... What is it attacking? I'm nowhere near its range. What is it even trying to do? It's actually kind of interesting because I think Prowler has worse or non-existent iframes is what it feels like, but especially compared to Aerial. Like not even Adept, just even Aerial has definitely better iframes than the Prowler. Entirely because the Aerial you can jump off of an attack and sort of avoid it that way. Nope, baited. Baited and outsmarted. I kind of don't like the acorn system. I need to get a skill that consumes acorns so that I do more damage or something. I know they exist. Can't remember what they're called, but the animation of eating the acorn is so frustratingly slow that I actively would rather not have that option to revive. That was a waste of time. Now I'm going to take even more damage from the poison than I healed. I also love that it's harder to clear fire. Or it feels harder to clear fire on a Prowler. Because at least I think the side hops don't do anything. Oh, healing again. I guess a true health horn. A true health horn would be good. Like, I think I would be able to heal if I had a true health horn and it wouldn't be annoying. And I could probably teach True Healthhorn to this Palico, even if it doesn't have it naturally. I think. Unless you can't teach those skills, but... worth it for the damage, because I would get hit anyway. Come on. Everything feels really slow on a Prowler. Like, you get knocked down and then you do an extra, like, flip animation before you can move. It just feels slower. I don't think it is slower, but it just feels worse. I'm standing on the fire, which is detrimental to healing. Just give me the heal, please. Thank you. Oh, lovely. If only my Palico hadn't broken out of the grab, I actually would have been fine. I would have gotten extra damage in. Would have been very helpful. What was that? Well, oh wow. If you guard, it takes a very long time to exit the guard. Compared to what it feels like it should be. That is incredibly annoying. And very specific. Yeah, like that flip back animation all just feels slow. And that the fact the guard has an animation after you stop is kind of a clear case of stuff just being slow just because, in a different way than like flexing after drinking a health potion. Selecting up drinking a health potion is annoying, but it's funny, at least. Where the guard taking a long time before you can move after it isn't funny, it's just feels slow. There's no aesthetically fun reason that it should be that obnoxious. Like, guarding. I let go now, and it takes like a second before you can do anything. Ugh, I hate it. Of course, I never do that intentionally. It's a side effect from looking at that list, but... Oh, I know my weapon out. I wonder if I could get an exhaust boomerang, because I bet that would be a decent weapon, because if they're exhausted they move around less. It's easier to hit all 3 boomerangs. Yeah, like that. It's just... I don't know. It's a cat. It feels like everything should be faster instead of relatively slower. Why did it limp to the middle and then not leave? Normally they leave in scenarios like that. Though it is actually helpful to have it limp and not leave, so that it's actually an indication of capture range if I was capturing a monster. So conceptually I'm glad that monsters occasionally do that. Yeah. Charging helped a lot, I think. Unless this had a lot lower HP than the Volvodon, but it definitely felt beneficial. It felt better. Excuse me, right? Yeah. It still feels clunky, but it helps that you can sort of aim. I think you can aim the first one, and then you can adjust the second one a little. Which makes it a little bit better. Okay, I should be mining. This is the only time I mine when I'm a Prowler. Free charm. Nice. Yeah, I don't like... I think... Unless I'm missing something, the only thing that would make... I think the only thing that would make Palico interesting would be if it did crazy damage. Not just because it would kill stuff quickly, but because it's just not an interesting style of fighting, at least the boomerang style. The melee style might be interesting, but it's also even... it feels a lot worse, unless Beast Prowler feels better. But I'm gonna stop there because the next quest will take too long, and I'll finish it next time. Hopefully there's only this last quest. No, there's two. Wounding a chest. But with charging it might help. But I'll guess Prowler again next time. I've learned a little bit, which will help a little bit. So, charged attacks are probably better. I guess really quickly, I should do some stuff here. I should check. These. Yeah, because I have Boomerang Pro. Reduce charge time. Okay. I think there's probably other options that would be helpful that I should put here. Support moves. That's what this is. I think I should teach it. Ooh, heals abnormal status. I'm gonna grab that, but I should try to probably teach True Health Horn and replace Herb Horn. That would be a bad idea. But the Soothing Roll, I'll see how much it heals. It might be good enough. I should be doing trading, but I don't want to. So yeah, that'll... hopefully the Soothing Roll is decent. I don't have high expectations, but I'll wrap up for today here. Next time, there are at least 2 more quests to do as a Prowler, and I'll see how they go. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.